Alright, hello everyone. I just arrived at Materville. It is Tuesday, June 19th, I think. I've been looking at my schedule all day. I think that's the date that was on it. I stopped by Materville, one, to just check to see how the plants are looking. It's been 2 days of like over 90-degree heat, and we're about to have some more. I'm going to show you what they look like, that and the peppers, and we'll see how they're doing because I don't want to water them today. And I brought some buckets to fill. Where's my... I brought some buckets there, and I still have some mushroom compost still there. I need to get this stuff moved. I did get another load of wood chips because I wanted to mulch the walkways. I thought about not doing it this year, but it just holds in moisture so much when you lay down cardboard and then you do the wood chips on top. It attracts worms as well as it locks in rainwater and moisture so that it doesn't evaporate as easily. So it sounds, and if it continues on the way it is, sounds like it's going to be a hot, dry summer. So I thought, let's just do it. Let's just mulch. I don't think I'm going to put down the cardboard in the walkways. I just want to get this mulch moved this weekend. My goal was to have the mulch from my house and Materville moved in last weekend and this weekend. So there'll be a lot of mulch moving this weekend too. And I really wanted the load of dirt because at my house, they've been covering what little left of, well, I say little, but it's quite a bit of dirt. Garden soil / mushroom compost that I didn't have a garden bed to put it in yet. So I'm going to move that as well. So still lots of wheelbarrowing this weekend. I hope I can survive the heat. I'm just going to try to stay hydrated, but I have turned my car off. So I'm sitting in this car and it's getting hot real quick. I'm going to change my clothes real quick and then I'll show you what I got going on. Okay. That's right. I just changed my clothes right in the car here. I brought clothes to change into, shoes to change into, and so there's nobody here, so let's take a look at these plants. Oh, and I think also in this vlog, I had told you I was going to finish the mulching around it, and you can see I did. It's really piled up. It's like, I don't know, six inches high around the outside. I put it on real thick. It'll compost down, but as you can see, all the way around, got it finished. All right, let's have a look at these plants. I need to record one more clip for my Irish themed, taking a closer look plants here. So I'm going to stop and take a couple pictures here first. So this is Pepperville, and I have yet to do a pepper bed tour. I'm so sorry, y'all, but this is the bed I was pretty worried about because I had not mulched them. But so far, and I am going to try to mulch them and do like a pepper bed tour as best I can. As you can see, the wind blew around my tags and stuff. I don't know if it's going to be possible for me to even know what stuff is at this point, sadly. I mean, but things are looking good. Let's just be happy with what I got, even though I failed at tagging and being able to know what is what. So I probably won't be saving seeds from hardly anything. I just won't know for sure what stuff is unless I can figure it out with like the picture and what I've planted, and I might remember some stuff, so I will just have to see. But I do want to get this mulched. But everybody's looking just fine so far. I think I'm not going to water till tomorrow or maybe even Thursday, because that's when I plan on coming over here to mulch this, and then I'll water right after I mulch it. But the tomatoes are looking a-okay. This is Carl Emstramlobe. Oh, we got baby Mater. Yes. Looky here. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, sorry about that. I just got a call from Benjamin. But, oh my gosh. Look! Oh, they're so warm. That's a big one. So I haven't done, I think I'm calling it like a closer look or something at some of my giants. I feel like this specific spot last year, the same kind of thing, like just this little swath right here, the plants did not do as good as this little swath. So I don't know what that's about, but clearly you can see that this area right here is doing splendidly. Everything looks super healthy. This one here is like 6 feet, 6.5 feet tall. It's way taller than me. So I really need to get on it. There's just flowers all over everything. Tons of tomatoes. I'm just so really pleased so far. I hope that this heat and like the tying up, like it seems like that's all I've done is tie up. Like, look, I just tied this stuff up and I gotta tie it up again. Like, what in the heck? Just, I'm very pleased. Things are looking good. So, okay, so I'm gonna record the clips I need to record. Look at that fun shaped one. Oh, so cute. That's the Vorheen. Oh goodness. Okay. Yeah, let's record the clips I need to record, and then I'll tie up things that look like they're not gonna make it till Thursday till I get back here, and then get my dirt, and I'm gonna head home because things look okay. I'm not going to water them. I mean, it quite possibly could have rained here. I'm not sure. We were supposed to get some thunderstorms yesterday, so maybe it did. Oh, look at all those. Oh, look at all those. Okay. So I've been putting some shade cloth on these poor babies. But what I wanted to show you, so they've been watered the same, and none of these have mulch on top of the soil. I want to show you what the difference mulch can do. So you can see some of them are getting dried up a little bit, especially like that one there. And then these have mulch, and they've been watered the same, and they're doing just fine. And I just want to show you my garden too. It is day 5 of no rain, and like in the 90s. I just want to show you what wood chips can do. All my plants are doing splendidly. Peppers are loving the heat, I imagine. So I have not watered my garden except for my cucumbers, because I am desperately trying to be able to grow cucumbers. We've got some peppers. I need to do a pepper bed tour. I will. Sunflowers are getting ready to bloom. I'm so excited for these. They look gorgeous. Here's just a quick, I'm going to do a short real quick. But I have not watered yet. I think I may, and I still need to mulch those beds, which I'm going to do today. But I am very happy with how everything is looking. As hot as it's been, and I have not watered. So it was, today's Thursday. Oh, I guess it's been quite a while. Friday night, Friday evening, we got a really bad like storm, real quick, came through. There was pieces of tree limbs all over like the neighborhood, you could see. So it got real windy. We weren't home, but I know it downpoured. So it's actually Thursday. And the heat wave started, I believe it was Sunday. And as far as I know, we're not going to get any rain for a while. So I may end up watering So today's Thursday. I may end up watering, and I'll water things if they look like they're struggling. Like my squash right there looks like it's trying to fight something. So I will water and fertilize it so it's not struggling with the heat too. But anything that looks healthy and is not struggling, I'm not going to water it, because the root systems will travel down deeper to get to moisture, and the wood chips are keeping the soil moist. It's not able to evaporate. So that is my trick to never watering my garden. I have watered the grow pots. I watered them 2 days ago. So I watered them on Tuesday. They're still looking good, so I'm probably not going to water them again till either tomorrow or the next day. See, like that squash right there, I'm going to come water it. I'm going to water it with fertilizer, because clearly something is stealing nitrogen from wherever it's planted. It might have got a chunk of wood chip or something in there. I don't know. Same for a couple right there. Couple of them right there, they're just struggling to get going. They're not dead, but they're struggling, so I will water and fertilize those. But the rest of the squash that look good, I'm not, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. Let me look here at my so the leaves are curling just a bit on some of these. Gosh, do they look... Oh, this one's got some disease. So like this one here, I may come up and water and fertilize, because it's trying to fight some sort of yucky disease. But I'll remove the yuck leaves. And then I'll come and... So I just got a bucket. A bucket that I'll fill and then put some fertilizer in it. And water them. Oh. Did not get them all. Let's get anything I see with grossness on it, I'm just taking it off. Whoa. So there's a couple here that look like they're a bit more than dwarfs. Okay. But, oh golly, look at all the fruit. Look at all the fruit. Here is where I dumped when I did my chicken coop clean out. I do it yearly. This is where I dumped. And look, there's tons of volunteer tomato plants there. There's a squash, I think. There's a squash. Just, it's really neat. So I don't water them. I'm gonna see how they do in this heat. Beautiful. I just love this bed. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do a dwarf bed every year from now on. They're so squatty and fun. Little update on these two beds. I don't know if you recall me talking about this bed being so much healthier than this bed, but look at it now. Just a little bit of fertilizer, a couple times a week. And it perked back up and everything is lush and green. I am still working on this bed here. As you can see, it's just not thriving. So I'm gonna fertilize it again. Water and fertilize it. The one below it is doing pretty well. There's a couple of plants that don't look super green. So that's what I just look for things that are out of the norm. If the plant looks like it's struggling, I'm going to water and fertilize it so that this heat just doesn't stress it out even more. But the things that look perfectly fine, I'm letting them go, like so. All right, back at Materville, and it's been 3 weeks since I sprayed, so it's time to spray with copper again. I'm gonna go in and take a look. It's been, I think it was Monday was the last I stopped here. I don't think I stopped Tuesday or Wednesday, or did I? I can't remember. Okay, I can those out so I don't forget. Alright. Probably some tying up to do. Yep, Lauren's tomatoes need, yep, definitely tied up. So I'm just going to take a quick look at them and see if anybody's stressed out. I'm not sure if I'm going to water today or tomorrow, because I imagine everything I need to do today I'm not going to get done by the time I run out of my water in my water bottle. And once that's out, I got to go home because it is going to be a hot day. Yeah, I need to do a little bit of yuck pruning before I spray. I am so anxious for these to get all their fruits on them. Isn't that crazy looking? It's crazy looking. Look, there's already a bunch starting there. Oh, I need to do another. This is nuts. The last time I did a tomato tour, they were so itty bitty. Now they're like bonkers. So see, like, this is, again, nobody looks stressed out. I love wood chips. Wood chips, cardboard, everywhere. I'm telling you, it really retains the moisture that doesn't evaporate. And so the roots just stay cool and moist, and the plants just do really well. And here's Pepperville. Oh, I'm planning on mulching Pepperville today. I wanted to do a pepper tour, but oh golly, I don't think I'm going to remember what anything is. And I don't want to get it wrong and be telling you, oh, this is this, and see the tags are everywhere. Hey, I think it's time to just pick up my containers and try to do better next year. Realize that there was just a lot, like there was weekends where I really wanted to do it, a pepper tour, and then like we went out of town after I planted, and then this and that. I think next year will be better because I have everything like established. I won't have to like mulch and all that stuff. But yeah. All right, let's get to work. Woo! Okay, so I literally just read a comment. I take like little breaks as I get like overheated. I'll sit down and just in the shade and suck down some water and scroll through comments and things like that. And I haven't even commented back, I don't think, to this person yet. But they said something about dry farming. I can't even remember the whole comment. And I was just like, what is dry farming? Because that kind of sounds like what I do. And by golly, it is. So dry farming tomatoes, or I guess peppers, any kind of plant, is basically what I do. So I'm not lazy. I'm dry farming. It's really what I do, where you plant your tomatoes in really good soil, lots of nutrients, and then you mulch them heavily with wood chips or hay or whatever, like real thick, just something to retain the water. And then you don't water like at all. And that's what I usually do. Like I said earlier, I think this clip will go in with the one that's at my garden, that like the wood chips, like the walkways, like I mulch everything. All of this retains moisture. All of this attracts worms and things that aerate the soil, which is beneficial for the tomato plants. But the wood chips, like I don't mix it into the soil. You don't want to do that because that steals nitrogen. And that's like when you see yellow or kind of pale leaves, that's probably what's happening, is your plant needs nitrogen. My plants are super, super green, super, super healthy at Materville. Not a whole lot of issues with anything. And then they prune too, which, and plant like thickly too, because then the plants shade each other on like really, really sunny, really, really hot days. I do that too. So, and I mulch pretty heavily thick, like a real thick, like 6 inches of mulch on top of my soil after I've planted them. But yeah, I'm a dry farmer. I am a dry farmer. And, as long as the plants don't look like they're struggling. Like you'll see like leaves curling, or they look wilted. Sometimes like a lot, like after the sun goes down, after it cools, if your plant still looks wilted, then you should probably water them. But like in the heat of the day, that's them kind of protecting themselves. They curl their leaves, they look a little bit sad, but if in the evening or in the morning when you go to look at them, if they look fine, then leave well enough alone. What happens is the roots will continue to grow down, like I read 3 feet into the ground to get to the water source. Thereby, if you're not watering them, that creates sweeter fruit. So I think that's why I have so many tomatoes that taste so good. It's because I dry farm. So there you go. I'm not lazy. I'm a dry farmer. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing right now. It's hot, it's really hot. It's about 1 o'clock, a little after 1. So I've hauled dirt, as you can see, and just put it along. So I moved away the mulch, scraped away the mulch till I was down to the cardboard slash broken down dirt. So there it all is. And then I've started to mulch with the wood chips. And I mulched over the dirt because it's all along here. And then I just put a light layer of this to just to protect the dirt from the sun and the heat, and just let the, because there's a lot of leaves and stuff in this mulch. So this will break down. The leaves and everything will break down and add nutrients. And then next year I will plant along, look how sweaty I am. Next year I'll be able to plant more tomatoes or whatever flowers, basil, things I want to plant along the edge of this fence line here. And I think I've got like 3 or 4 more loads of mulch, maybe 5, that I could probably do the rest of this side. But that's what I'm working on. I'm about to take a little break, chug some water. Good morning, everyone. So I am back at Materville once again. It's about 7 in the morning the next day. I've got a bunch of things. I'm just rolling the logs out of the way. Trying to open it up, the fence door. Got a bunch of things that I need to get done today. Give me just a second. I gotta flip this log. Okay, but as you can see, I got this whole, I forgot to film yesterday as I was finished, but I was able to bring dirt all the way up onto this side, but it stops there. I didn't get dirt here or here, but I finished moving all the dirt. I ended up mulching this entire row, and then I'm not sure, I think you can kind of tell, right there is where I ended. So I've got that much mulch left, and I need to get it moved today. I've got 2.5 hours before I have a hair appointment at 11. So it's 7. I'm gonna work till 9:30. I want to water them. I mean, everybody's still looking okay. There's a little bit of like curling from being stressed out on some of them, not all of them, but I think I should probably water. Tomorrow we're supposed to have like a heat index of like 97, so it's gonna feel like it's over 100. All right, it's 8 o'clock. I think I'm about halfway through what was here. Okay, it is almost 9 o'clock, which I thought I could get this done by 8:30, but I did not. So I only have a half hour left. So I think what I'm gonna do is after dump this, I have a video I need to record, and I guess I'll spray as much as I can. I know I'm not gonna get it done. I don't think I'll get it done, but at least I got this stuff moved, finally. I will say this, guys, it kind of matters when you order wood chips, like the way I do from a arborist company, you know, that chops down trees and shreds them up. You know, they take down your dead trees. It's a a tree company, and I just text message them telling them that I want a load of chips, and they bring them to me within the week, 50 bucks. Now, you can do the chip drop thing. If you haven't heard of that, it's you sign up for chip drop, and when they have a load and they're nearby, they'll drop it off. I have been on that list. Sorry, I look gross. I have been on that list for 4 years now. Never once got any chips. So if you want wood chips, I think I have a bug in my eye. If you want wood chips, and you want them when you want them, just call a tree trimming company nearby and just ask them, say, do you have like a fee for a load of wood chips? If you want them for free, you can ask them to drop them off for free. But again, you're gonna wait. I think it's well worth it for 50 bucks. I've gotten so many loads of chips. But what I was saying is it matters what time of year that you get them. So I just got a load. I had 3 loads delivered early, like January, February. Yeah, I think it was January and February. So there was no leaves on those wood chips. So it was just straight wood chips. And I just got a load delivered, and it's the one that I put in the walkways here, and it was a whole lot of leaves. So, you know, they just chopped the tree down this week. Of course, there's leaves on everything. So when the truck got filled up, it was mostly leaves breaking down, which is fine. But what I put in the pathways will break down a lot quicker because it's got all the nitrogen from the leaves mixed with the wood chips. So brown and green mixed together is going to make them break down more, which really what I want is the wood chips to kind of tamp down the, you know, I also want it to feed the soil, but at the same time, I want it to tamp down any growth that is trying to pop up, which there really wasn't a whole lot this year. So I'm pretty pumped about that. But I think that from now on, if I know I just want wood chips, it's got to be in the winter. So a little tip for you. All right, so I didn't actually get to spray anything yet. That video took a little bit longer, and I just feel like it's not, I won't even, like when you mix up your copper spray, you don't want to have any like left over. So when I mix it up, I want to be able to use it all, and I just don't have enough time. I think I've got 8 minutes till 9:30. So I'm just going to come back tomorrow morning and do the rest of what I need to do. I recorded the video I needed to record, and now I'm just going to go home and get a shower so my hairdresser doesn't think I smell horrendous. All right, guys. Catch you in the next one. Enjoy your day.